In Guyana, Africa, they're scrambling to contain deadly Ebola outbreak. Aid workers and health officials battled Monday to contain West Africa's first outbreak of the deadly Ebola virus in Guyana. That's the Jim Jones scene, as neighboring Liberia reported its first suspected victims. At least 59 people are known to have died in Guyana's southern forest, but the Liberian cases, if confirmed, will be the first indication the highly contagious pathogen has crossed into another country. And boy, is that a bad disease. Don't have to tell folks about that. Continuing, press covering Michelle Obama have been shoved, screamed at, blocked from events in China. Let's just say the Chinese are not big fans of the American media. But Michelle's over there not to investigate or even talk about human rights. She's there to talk about her dress and what she's wearing. Truly shameful. I'm going to go back to your calls, Jim and Kyle and Joe and Jason and Rob. I'm going to get to all of you here in just a few minutes. The toll-free number to join us for first-time callers is 800-259-9231. I'm not screening your calls. All I ask is you have a good telephone. I don't know if it's my earpiece today or what, but I'm having trouble understanding these callers, and it is annoying, man. Because I'm told by the network it sounds okay. Something's going on, but we're going to be, or maybe I'm going deaf. Point is, we're going to be breaking that down in just a moment. And banker deaths leave industry concerned as coroners probe Bloomberg. I know you've heard a lot about that from us, but it's finally in dinosaur media. Bloomberg. Banker deaths leave industry concerned as coroners probe. And then it goes over some really big dogs, top people at Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, you name it, jumping off buildings, being found dead, being found hung. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we see these a couple times a week, sometimes a couple times a day. I don't know how many are dead. I can't keep track of it. I said, you know, on an interview on TV a few weeks ago, I said 20-plus bankers. I just threw that out there because I know it's way more than 20. I don't know. Watson needs to, he's been doing a lot of reports on this, Paul Watson. Maybe he can collate it all together. But it's at least 20 high-level ones. Finally, it's being reported by what you'd call dinosaur media. Coroners in London are preparing to investigate 2 apparent suicides as unexpected deaths by finance workers around the world have raised concerns about mental health and stress levels in the industry. What, for ripping off all the people and knowing the chickens are coming home to roost? Because undoubtedly some are suicides. The inquest into the death of William Bokeschmidt, 58, a retired Deutsche Bank risk executive. Yeah, those are the guys that certify the deals. That's who's mainly dying. And who'd you certify it for? Well, try falling 50 stories. That'll get you quiet. In his London home in January will start tomorrow. The inquest from Gabriel Maggie, a 39-year-old vice president of technology operations at J.P. Morgan Chase Co., who died after falling from the firm's 33-story London headquarters, is scheduled for late May. And there's never a discussion about the cameras around these buildings. If I'm ever up in a big building and I fall off, I want all the local cameras pulled. I want the cameras across pulled, the news cameras pulled. I did not commit suicide. I was thrown off. Let's get that clear. The suicides were followed by others around the world, including J.P. Morgan in Hong Kong, as well as Mike Duker, the chief economist at Seattle-based Russell Investments Management. The financial world's aggressive, hard-hitting culture may be hurting itself. Oh, professionals advising on mental health in the industry say. How about they're being murdered? Red rum, red rum. That's murder backwards if you've seen The Shining. At greatest risk are those who have not cultivated friendships, networks outside of the company, said Stuart Black, professor of global leadership and strategy, IMD, a business school. Goes into culture change. Yeah, so the coroners are probing. No, coroners probe murder. Coroners probe because there might be foul play. If there's a question of that. They don't probe because of mental states. That's a spin article out of Bloomberg. Hey, all the evil you've done, Bloomberg, in Chicago and New York with all those victims. How do you feel after everything you've done? All right, folks. Bottom line, I got a bunch of other news I want to get to here, but let's hit the homeless man killed, and then we'll go back to your calls. A homeless man who was sleeping in Albuquerque, New Mexico State Park is confronted by police in the video we're about to show you. We're showing you the unedited one. We went and found the raw one released by the court inquest, not released by the police, edited. As he collects his items and turns around to surrender, the police use a flashbang and release a police dog. He then pulls items from his pockets, which might be knives, and is shot in the back by police as he tries to run away. And it looks like some hillbilly probably has a mental problem. And they're all scared of him, so call in the SWAT team. And don't worry, they bagged him. Nice video game. So, I mean, they should have just got bullhorns and got down 100 yards away. They were so scared and said, come out with your hands up, and then just waited 10 minutes. But no, they went up with their guns 20 feet away. You got about 10 deputies all pointing guns at him. He freaks out, runs away, they shoot him in the back. And it's just, this stuff is happening with more and more frequency. And the police are like, it was good mission, took him out, battling Al-Qaeda. Let's go ahead and go to the raw video, and I'll give you a play-by-play if you're a radio listener. We're going to post the raw video. We have the edited video in an article on Infowars.com. I'm going to have this raw video posted on there. Or give them the link, guys, that's, you know, that you found the raw video, or they'll end up thinking, I mean, take it and post it. It'll turn into a big 10-hour deal. Just give them the video, and they'll post it. Thanks. Okay, here is this shocking video.
You're stupid. You said we were walking out of here, now you're bringing up assault, and everybody's going to get hurt again? All right, don't change up your agreement. I'm going to try to walk with you. All right. I love folks. Don't try to harm them.
They got a German Shepherd.
I can keep you safe. All right? Don't worry about safety. I'm not a fucking murderer.
They throw a flashbang at him. I forgot that part.
Try to harm you. I'm trying to harm you. All right?
Do it.
Charlie, you on the ground?
Get on the ground! Get on the ground now!
That's clear
Get on
murder.
the ground! Get on the ground!
Don't make noise.
Put up!
Ha! Shot him in the back. Okay, now watching that video, back it up. I'm going to play it again. The dog comes up and starts biting at his crotch, trying to rip his genitals off. That's what a lot of those attack dogs will do. So the guy's standing there with his bag. He says, I'm walking down. It's not a big deal. I'm just camping up here, homeless. They send the dog in to rip his genitals off. He goes, why? He begins to try to push the dog away. Flashbang goes off. He gets startled, turns to the side. Dog's attacking him, and they shoot him in the back. These are soldiers, folks, and they want to fight an enemy, and we're the enemy. And it's Fallujah style, and we're dead. And they've been trained like this because they're going to bring the country down, take all the pension funds, and America's done, and they're going to arrest their political enemies. They're going to have a civil war, and all these cops aren't going to be fighting homeless guys. They're not going to be fighting people that wait till you surround them with a dog and all this. And what's scary is I guarantee you these cops aren't even bad people. They're just brainwashed and sick. And they're going to have to drink from the cup that is America that's going to implode. We killed 54 million babies. We've done it all. And we're just an evil country. I mean, let's just get down to brass tacks here. Let's, again, if you're a radio listener, I'll post on Infowars.com the raw video. But they shoot the guy in the back. And, I mean, they assault him with a dog and throw a flashbang at him, all because it's a big hunting deal. They're just hunters. Call me the hunter. That's my name. Pretty young thing like you, that's my only game. Well, in their case, they're not looking for a beautiful young lady like Roy Orbison was. Pretty woman, the kind I'd like to meet. Pretty woman, walking down the street. No, they want to hunt men. They didn't go join the Navy SEALs to do it. They're going to hunt a homeless man. They're going to shoot him in the back. And that dog go out to his testicle. At the NSA base, we pull in the parking lot, we want to interview the media. We're here to talk. There's a main base gate right there. And they go, we got a dog to attack you. We bring a dog out here on you. What you do, talk to my American. You're supposed to, I mean, literally, we're supposed to just grovel in fear. Land of the coward, home of the slave. Why doesn't the American people be, the new symbol is a jellyfish? I mean, that's what you want, right? All right, let's go ahead and go to the footage again as I break it down. This is really shocking. And again, they've already assaulted him with a flashbang and a dog at his genitals. And he pulls something out of his pocket. If I had a knife, I think I'd stab that dog. You're supposed to sit there in America. The new way to shake hands with the police